Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Tiffany if you are new here, and today we are talking about Temu beauty essentials or beauty products. So I have had these things for quite a few months. They were sent to me for a review. So if I still can find them on the site, I will try to link them down below. But I thought this would be fun to do. Like, if you have been on my channel before, you know I'm obviously big into budget beauty and skincare and all of the things. And I feel like you never have to spend a ton of money to get same result as what you would for a high-end product. So I love testing things and I love trying new things, and Temu is so reasonably priced that you can, and for just a couple dollars. So with recent events, to each his own. If you are planning on shopping there, like I said, I've had these things for a couple months. Some of these clips I filmed a while ago, so I'm gonna put them in there, and that was actually testing the products out for the first time on film. The one is very specifically funny because I was not expecting it, but I also didn't follow directions, so you'll just have to keep watching for that. So I just wanted to go over some of the other products and just kind of do like a general overall, conclusion to what I had tested and tried. So these I did not do a little clip in there for, and if you've watched any of my empties, you know that these little tinkle razor things are something that I just fly through, and I always use them. So I saw this pack that they had. I don't know how many are in here, but it's quite a bit. And these are a little different in the way that they look and just the blade on them than the actual, like, the Tinkle Razors brand. And I wanted to kind of mention this. So I feel like when I was using them, or when I started using them, that they weren't very sharp. Now this little cap here that comes with it, when we were in vacation, I had one when we were in Maine, and I was rushing in the morning to go and leave for the day, and I put this in the wrong way, if you can see that. And when I put this in the wrong way, this sliced through my finger. So don't be fooled with the way that the blade looks. These are sharp. So now every time I feel like I have like PTSD, I put it on very carefully because I don't want to slice my finger, because like I said, it sliced like right through my finger. So anyways, these are comparable. Like I said, the blade's a little bit different, but you get quite a few in the pack and they will last you for a while. Obviously they're not one-time use. They have cute little different colors and so forth. So yeah, if you are somebody that uses these, then you might actually like them or enjoy them and like to save the money. So there's that. The next thing, I do have a little clip I will insert as I'm talking about it. I do not need, nor should I be buying any more beauty sponges, because this is my current stash of them. I like to buy them when they're on sale, and yeah, so I don't need any more, but I like to test them and try them, because especially if they're a good deal, why not? Sorry, crinkly paper. So they did have a little package. You get multiples of them. And like I said, I wanted to try them. So this is what they look like. And this one is wet. So I did just use this. And you'll see a little clip. These are a little bit more dense than what these are actually pretty good. Actually, let me just back up. So I don't like a beauty blender that's super soft, because I can be a little aggressive when it comes to putting my foundation on. So I actually like ones that are a little bit more dense, but still have a bounce to them. So these are actually really nice for that. They do hold up for, average amount of time is what a beauty sponge would. They have some nice colors, like they're kind of all like the neutral colors that come in the bag. And like I said, they're a really good price, so you don't have to spend a ton of money. And like I said, they're really nice. They have, different kind of sizes or different kind of sponges. So this one has more of like the angle on the side here, and this one is just more of like your rounded one. So you do get a good little variety in there, and these are decent. So I would recommend picking these up if you use beauty sponges or if you are in the market for some. The next product that you will see a little clip in here is I picked up this caffeine eye cream stick. Now this is something that I was kind of just curious about. I have fine lines and wrinkles under my eyes. It literally drives me crazy. So anything like this, I just like to test it and try it. Caffeine usually does help with like under eye area because it just kind of gives it a little bit more zing or bounce to it. So it kind of brightens and makes everything look more awake, at least in my opinion and what I've had experience with in the past. So if you have a caffeine eye cream stick, then I'm all for trying it. I did try this and test this. It's just kind of like, it reminds me of kind of like a Vaseline type of situation that goes under your eyes. Can be a little bit oily, so I'm not sure if you have really oily skin if you would really like that, but it does sink in after a little while. It didn't interfere with any makeup or anything sitting on top of it, but I didn't really notice any big difference with it. I wasn't kind of really expecting to. I was kind of hoping for, but yeah, it's nice. It's kind of like in a little tube and stick there, so you can just kind of put it on. So if you like trying stuff like that, that's a nice one to try. The next thing I got was kind of just for fun. So I was seeing these things online and I saw this one. I was like, oh, that's really cute because it has the little flowers. So if you've never seen one of these before, what you're supposed to do is moisturize your face and then you just kind of like massage it like this, and it's just supposed to help like with drainage and just make your skin feel better and move things around, and like it does actually feel pretty good on your face, but I don't know how effective these are, and I honestly didn't give it too much of a test to see if it would actually make a big difference. But these are fun and they're super inexpensive, and if you've ever wanted to try one, then this would be a cute one. And these would be fun for like a little gift basket too for a friend or whatever, just because they are so cute. But it does have like some resistance to it, so it's not something that's just like super flimsy and is gonna break in 2 seconds. But yeah, you're supposed to go like this and just kind of like help to move things around and bring some, you know, swelling down, whatnot. That was the one item. These, I have a little clip you'll see, and these are the forehead wrinkle patches. So if the frownies, I've never tried them before. I was very curious to give these a test and see how they would work. So they look like this. You'll see me putting one on in the video. They are not as tight down to the skin as kind of what I was expecting to, but I have to be honest, when I put this on, I don't know what's in this. It was burning my skin. I didn't really see any big of a difference, but I know that with even the frownies ones, you have to be more consistent with it. So unfortunately for me, I think that these are probably just going to be something that I give away because, like I said, for some reason my skin was really sensitive to whatever is in that, or maybe it's just the adhesive itself, and it was burning. Yeah, so I left it on. It says to leave on for 60 to 90 minutes, and I left it on for the recommended amount of time, but I do remember it was burning. So yeah, I don't think I will use those anymore, so I might just give them away. This item I was kind of curious about. So this is supposed to be for your eyebrows, and I picked this up to test it out, and for the life of me, I can just not figure out the angle that works for that. I have a little set of, I don't have them in here, but little scissors that I just kind of use to trim my eyebrows when I need to. So this one, I'm sure it works well. I just cannot figure out the angle to make it work for me without being terrified that I'm going to cut my entire eyebrow off to save my life. So yeah, these are something that I just tried, but like I said, I was not very successful with these, but it's mainly because I didn't want to lose my whole eyebrow. So there's that. The next thing I wanted to grab were some tweezers, because I don't know if you are like us, but for some reason in my house, tweezers are something that are always disappearing. So they had this nice pack. I think these are stainless steel. They're a pack of 4, and they are very nice. They have some weight to them. I typically like to use the same type. So in all of these little ones that I have the capsule on them, because like I said, I don't really like to use them. The ones that are like super duper thin, I just usually don't go for them, but the ones that have more of like the slant, these ones I actually just took out of the bathroom because they're the ones that I use. But yeah, they have just like more of that kind of angle and the slant to them. These are my favorite type to use. So for my eyebrows or whatever, then I do think these are a pretty good pack and a value because you do get the different you know, different styles that are on there. So I'm sure there's one that you will be able to find in the pack that will work best for you. And yeah, so tweezers, like I said, are something that are always disappearing in my house. I feel like we're constantly losing them. So in order to save myself some coin, then picking up a pack like this is better than having to go to like TJ Maxx and find one that you get and it might not be the best and not really pull anything out. So yeah, so these were another little item that I grabbed and they do work. So that is something I would recommend picking up. This was something that I thought was the cutest thing ever, and it was kind of like gimmicky, but it's actually pretty good. But the camera keeps dying, so let's see how long we can do this. So anyways, this is actually really good. You'll see a little clip in there and it actually works really nice and does give your face like a good, really nice scrub, but it's gentle too. And yeah, super duper cute, really inexpensive. And this one is definitely something I would recommend picking up. The next two things I got were these lip oils, and I'm gonna age myself, but these remind me of those wands that from when we were kids that like they used to have no rhyme or reason other than just to kind of go like this and play with them, and they look just like that. So I saw these, I had to pick them up. I do have the lip oil on right now, and I find that I put it on and use my lip liner to kind of go over top of it, and it just works really well. I got the shade 02 and 01. They are supposed to be activated by the temperature of your body. They're okay. They do feel really comfortable on the lips, and like I said, it's more of just I got them for the packaging, but they're pretty good and they're fun. This would be also something really cute to kind of put in like a little gift bag for someone, probably a really young girl, but like for me, I like this kind of stuff too. So they have like a slight strawberry kind of scent to them, but they don't taste like anything. So yeah, and they just have the doe foot applicator. It's pretty thin. And then the last things I have, other than the pore cleaning product that you'll see the clip of, is these brushes. Now these are marketed as a foundation brush set. They were in a pack of 3. I don't use them for foundation. I use them for 3 different things. You don't have to use brushes for what they're marketed as. You can use them for however you want. This works really well as a liquid blush brush. You'll see that. This is nice for just like a concealer brush. And this one I love for packing glitter on in the outer corner of my eye because of the angle. It has like a nice angle to it. It's a little bit more dense, so it does pick up quite a bit of product and it just kind of packs it on there with a good punch. So I definitely like these. They're not like, they're just basic looking brushes, nothing too fancy or cute, but they do a really good job. They have some nice like denseness to them, so I really do enjoy these. And that is going to be it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have you tried any of these products, or is there anything that you've tried that really surprised you and blew you away for the price? I would love to know. Put that down in the comments. And thank you so much as always for watching and for returning. If you are a returning subscriber, I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, your night, whenever you're watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye. All right, so I just got up, so I wanted to try this before I put on any makeup. And one of the things that I picked up was this like little facial vacuum little situation. And supposedly this is supposed to help with blemishes and blackheads, and I've always been kind of curious about these to see if they actually do anything. So they had a really obviously inexpensive one. I figured I would try it. So it comes with the little vacuum thingy-majiggy itself, and then you can also charge it, so USB charger, and then they give you a couple different attachments. To be honest, these are a lot larger than what I was anticipating. Like the holes for them are pretty large, and yeah, so this one has more of like a end that looks more of like kind of what I was thinking, almost like an icing little piping tip type of thing. But I decided to put this one on there first just to kind of see how it would go. I did charge it already, and it says it's a multifunctional cleaning instrument. So I've never, like I said, I've never used this yet. And then it just says you're supposed to test the suction level on the back of your palm, which we're just going to wing it. And then you're supposed to either use lotion or warm water, and then that will help to moisten and open the skin pores, allowing for optimum results. Optimum, I don't have, okay. So I turned the light down so you can see I have like some blemishes here, and then I never had an issue until a while ago with blackheads, or maybe I just never noticed that I had them, but I get them like all right in here, especially right here. So I took a washcloth and I put some, drenched it in some warm water. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe my face to kind of wetten it a little bit so that it's wet. I can't wait to put makeup on today. I feel awful. Okay. So take that out. So with power button, this says oiliness. I don't know if you can see this. This is oiliness, neutral. Can you see that? And dryness. So let's just try neutral. Oh my god! I was not expecting that. I feel like it needs to be wet. I was not anticipating it to actually suction like that. Okay, so it also says do not keep it in one place for a long period of time because it can cause redness and irritation. So see how it, like a little whiteheads right here? Let's try it. Oh my god, I'm scared. Ah! It actually, oh my god. It is a lot of suction. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. It's definitely making my skin really red. I would think that definitely works though. I mean, if you use it properly. Let's try it a little bit lower. We'll try. Okay, that's not as bad. So yeah, it's definitely, there's definitely a lot of suction to it. If you can hear it. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So now that I'm all red, we'll just stop it. So hold the button in to turn it off. Yeah. So let me see close. It looks like it did pull the crud that was out of the top there, but it also kind of looks like it's a little like red there now. Let me see. I definitely think you need to have this more saturated with something. It did pull it out. It just kind of made it like a little, I don't know, it's like a little tiny red dot on there now. So, all right. So verdict is, if you want to try one of these or you're curious, I think this is a pretty good one to test out because of the fact that it is pretty powerful. I would definitely recommend not just getting this, like using lotion like what it says, or really saturating your face, because it feels like a lot of suction. Like, where if you would leave it on there for too long, it's just gonna like really rip into you. So So I think this is a good bang for your buck if this is something that you really wanted to try, but definitely don't leave it on your skin for too long because it will irritate it. So especially if you have sensitive aging skin like I do. So there you go. That is the multifunctional cleaning instrument. There we go.